Yo, what's up? This is episode 15 of the Notes Podcast. We are back with less regularity, but I'm going to be making this while I can, as much as I can, I guess. Whenever the time feels right. I'm here with Welkin. What's up, bro? How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah. So tell them about yourself a little bit. What do you do? What's the vibe?
I'm Welkin, which a lot of people ask, so I'll say what it means. It means heaven, which I think is kind of cool. I made it that because my name is Skylar. Sky, Welkin, heaven. It's genius, right?
Genius.
I don't know, man. I make kind of whatever I feel like at the moment. I like to be as versatile as possible, I guess. I like to kind of branch out as much as I can. I've been making music for a while now, since I was like 16. I'm 21 now, so however many years that is. I don't know. It's just kind of fucking my everyday now. I don't know. I've just been doing it for so long. It's kind of just...
Yeah.
It's just...
Now
it's
your life.
It's just another thing, dude, you know?
I feel that.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun, though. I love it. I'm glad I fucking do it. I think younger me would be very psyched with it, so yeah.
Hell yeah. That's when did we meet? I'm pretty sure, was it the last Halloween show or was it before that?
I think it had to be
or were you performing with 913 like back? Do you remember the show that I gave and created a tattoo like after the show? There was a show like in 2023 in the summer, and that's where I met 913.
Yeah, I would have been in Louisiana then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I think I met you I knew you at the last Halloween show already.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's when we met.
Maybe.
Because then I know the one after that, it was November, it was like you took pictures and sent them to me.
Yeah, but I also think there might have been were you at the Nile show, like the first Morning Star Band Set show? That would have been, I think, July 2024. I don't know.
I think I still would have been gone. I was gone for a long time, dude.
Okay.
I was not in Arizona for a while.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I think it had to be October. Yeah.
It must have been somewhere around there. But yeah, we met at a show, and then just kept doing shows together through Jamie and his As Above So Below stuff.
Yeah.
That's how we connected, and since then done multiple shows together and fucking vibing since.
Yeah, it's always a blast, dude.
It is.
It's always a blast.
I guess, like, what was the reason behind you wanting to make music, or like how did that kind of like come about?
Fuck. I'm gonna try not to trauma dump as much as I can.
Hey, you can. You can do whatever you want.
Since I was young, man, like, I guess for context, I didn't really have a phone or nothing. So, like my generation, everybody has a phone since they're like 6th grade. All I had was like a little iPod Touch, or I had like an MP3 shuffle full of like my dad's dad music. And obviously you're not an artist unless you were like probably picked on in school or something like that, you know what I mean? Like shit like that, just like the normal shit. Like I didn't really have many outlets. I didn't really have a whole lot of friends, so like all I did was fucking listen to music. And that was really just like, it was just everything to me, just hearing people say the exact things that I was going through. It was just always very important to me. And I'm gonna kind of expose myself a bit. When I was like young, all I listened to was strictly Eminem, because that's like,
dude, let's go.
That's all my dad had on his like iPod.
Yeah.
And that's all I listened to. So it'd just be fucking 12 and pissed off and blaring Eminem in my earbuds. And then I started branching out a lot. And like saying this now, I don't know how much I want to say, but like X was huge for me when I was like a freshman in high school. And that distorted underground sound, dude, was just so cool. And it made me realize, I don't need some absolute professional studio to make something really cool that's, you know, impactful. And when I was 16, I joined, for lack of a better term, a cult. Yeah.
Okay.
And
please explain.
Yeah. So, it was recovery, right? It's a Bob Meehan program. So if you're familiar with that, you know what I'm talking about. You know, like wilderness camps where they like send kids off into the fucking woods.
Yeah.
It was, those people were like one of the many that will send kids off to wilderness camp. And it was basically recovery for young adults and teenagers.
Okay.
But what they do is they take the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous and they contort them. Real. Ooh. Yeah, that is, nothing's out of the book. It's real weird. And I mean, there's so much I could go into about that, but it's very weird. And like, you have,
do they not even like go by the AA book or anything?
No,
like that,
they don't go by the book at all. Like a lot of the steps are the same, but the ones that are different are weird. Like the one of them they change, and it basically says like you only hang out or associate with people of the group, and like if it's family, if it's friends, it don't matter. You drop them if they're not.
Yeah, that's some culture.
Yeah,
shit.
it's
what
weird. And they're all a bunch of teens, dude, with addiction issues and like mental health problems, and we're pretty easy. I was pretty easy to manipulate.
Yeah.
And I say that because that's where I did meet 913. And that's a whole package, but you know, he was my best friend for a long time. We met. He already made a couple of songs, and he had like the FL Studio and the Scarlet at his fucking house, and we just started grinding music out. And I sucked really bad for like a while, like
as you do at the beginning.
Yeah, but it was awesome, dude. Like finally putting that shit out into songs and like listening to these creations of mine was so fucking cool. And I don't know, it just took off from there. I did my first show in like a parking lot behind like Rocket A Go Go. I don't know if you know where that is, but it's like a thrift store, and I did a show in a parking lot, and it was awesome, dude. It was fucking sick.
That's dope.
And it just took off from there. Well, it didn't take off, you know, but you know what I mean. Like it just.
That's when you really started being like, hey, I fuck with this. I'm gonna keep doing that.
And it was just so much fun, dude, and shows were so much fun, and kind of started developing like my live shit better, like the makeup and shit I do, like the whole look I do. I did for one show randomly, and I was like, this is pretty sick. I'm gonna do this forever now, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's dope as fuck, dude.
And
that's one of the, when I met you, it was like if this was one I met you, it was the Halloween show, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is pretty like standard, crazy costume, like, bro. And then each show, when you're just showing up with the makeup, I was like, no, this guy's fucking in it, dude. Like on one in the best possible way.
Dude, it's fun. It takes a fucking long time.
Yeah,
it's so worth it, dude.
Dude, you look fucking dope as fuck every time. It's crazy.
It's fun, dude. And that's like, I was just always into kind of, like, I don't know, not that that's not technically fashion, but like I was really into that aspect of it too, like creating a character, so to speak. I just thought that was really cool, and it was really fun. I don't know. I don't really. I tried to change it up, and it's just how I like it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's sick, dude. You definitely got like a whole vibe of your own that like no one else, I feel like, is able to. Not that, you know, like that, like no one's really going out here and being like, I want to be an image like this, and like really fully like put makeup on my face and go fucking play a show and rock out. Like that's mad respect. That's crazy. I
appreciate that, because that's like one of my biggest things when I did this is like, of course at first I just stole type beats for a while. And I really always just wanted to develop like something that was mine, you know, instead of someone listening to it and being like, oh, this sounds like this dude, which is like cool, like flattering sometimes, depending on who I'm getting compared to. But I really wanted to kind of be seen as like my own, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You've been getting into producing a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like, is that like a new thing for you? Or?
Yeah, I've had, like, I've worked with some people for some reason I couldn't find producers for like so long, even though they're like right there. And my friend Getty, shout out my dog, he started sending me a bunch of beats and started actually working with other producers. And when I could like send him some stuff and be like, could you sample this? So, like, and he sends it to me, and I was like, holy shit, this is more my own than anything, because I'm not just taking. Then I started messing around with making instrumentals and stuff, and like so far it's just like instrumentals that I've really been messing with, because my equipment is like limited. I've been on BandLab for like years. God. Yeah, a lot of my shit for the past very long time has been Apple earbuds. Really? Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. I just like, I don't know, I've just been rocking out like that. So it's very limited what I can do right now, but it's still so much fun. Hate, which I think you heard at a couple shows, that one was one of the first ones I really produced, and that shit is probably one of my favorites so far. I'm excited as fuck to drop that, because that I was so proud of that when I made that.
Yeah, you got that album coming out soon.
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
Do you have a date for it yet?
No, I want to like give myself a deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I do that, I don't meet it, because I'm like, fuck, I need to fuck with this real quick. And then it kind of like ruins the momentum. I just there's a lot as far as like songs go. I might put like one more on there, but I really want to make some videos, because that will help a lot with kind of getting it out there more, which those take a lot of fucking work. So I'm hoping to get them done soon, and then I'm just gonna throw it all out there. But I'm really excited for it. I've been working on it probably for the better part of like a year, and it's gone through like a bunch of different phases, you know what I mean, because it's been so long.
So I think I'm bipolar, right?
Yeah, I think I'm bipolar.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Because you played a decent amount from the last house show. Was that right?
Yeah, pretty much all of it, I think, actually, except that last one with my voice D.M.P, I think, was the only one that wasn't on that.
Dude, I'm excited for that. You got some dope ass music coming out. It's gonna be sick.
I appreciate that.
So let's talk a little bit about the As Above So Below stuff and how you came to meet Jamie and get involved with him in the shows that he throws and stuff like that.
So it was the last show I did before I moved to Louisiana in like 2023.
And that was after the camp thing, right? Or the
cult. So I got kicked out, actually. I got kicked out of that group, and that was a whole thing, dude. And like, holy fuck, like a lot of shit happened when I got kicked out. I think I got kicked out like early 2023. And fucking, I went fucking running and gunning for a while. I was getting fucking fucked up for a while. And I think it was September. I was I don't really remember exactly how I got put on the show. I think it was when I was still in Vagrant Click. I don't know if you ever met me when I was in Vagrant Click, but that's like that
must have been, I think, what the 2023 show, I think that was what was on the bill.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I recognize like the name for sure.
Yeah, that was a group I was in for a while. It was more a duo, I guess. And I think I got put on a show in September as Vagrant Click, and it was like the 2 days before I moved away. So it was like my last hurrah. And it was at that one venue that was had a garden in the back, and like the hippie lady like ran it. It was pretty cool. And yeah, I met Jamie that night, and I think he was still I Love You Jamie, actually.
Yeah.
And
that didn't switch until like 2024.
Dang. Yeah, and like it was a lot of other. I think all the other artists were from Texas, and it was a good show. And then I really hung out with Jamie at the after, which was like a whole thing, dude. That was like the broken glass table and all that shit. Now I hung out with him a lot at the after.
Is Angry there?
Yeah, and Creed and Arvin were there the whole time. They were swimming in the pool, oblivious to all this.
I think I've heard little snippets of this.
Yeah, when people got in a fight, fucking broke the Airbnb's table, and I was pretty fucked up, which was like a whole other thing because I hadn't been in a while, and the table breaks and I'm fucked up, and I looked at my girlfriend and she looked at me and we just fucking left. We got the fuck. We just yeah. I was like, "Yep, cops are coming." And yeah, I hung out with him a lot at that after. We didn't really like get super tight. Like we definitely clicked pretty well. We didn't get super tight until like I was gone, which was weird because we would text when I was gone, and I'd send him some stuff I was working on. And it was really cool, dude, because I was like very... I definitely regret moving away because I kind of like stopped all the momentum I'd built up. And like no one was really hitting me up. And he was all the time talking about putting me on shows when I got back. And by the time I finally, like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years later, came back for last October, he put me on that show. And that was my first one back. We just started hanging out a bunch, and I started like hanging out with all you guys more. I loved the scene that, like, I hate saying that word.
Same, but I know what you mean. There's no other way to describe it, really. It's just like,
I hate that word.
The movement, no.
But I do love the scene that As Above, So Below has built so far, because, like, when I started doing shows, I did them with, like, I don't know, dude, like some of the Arizona groups, you know, like subcultures of music, and just like there's some just shitty shit, and so far, and it's been a while now, it's just been like full of really cool people, dude, and I was so not used to going to a show and there not being some type of issue, not being some type of drama or bullshit. It was all just bullshit, and it's just a really comfortable group of people, and there's so many talented artists that come through to those shows, and it's so much fun, and it's building up really quick. It's like I'm pretty psyched with it, dude. Like the shows have been bumping, especially lately. Dude, it was really really cool, and I fuck with like collectives, you know what I mean, like umbrella terms, I guess, like As Above, So Below being this thing of like a whole collective of artists. I think it's cool as fuck.
No, it is dope. I feel like a lot of it also comes with like, I don't know, like everyone growing up in a way, and then like realizing that, I mean, I wasn't around for as much of the like shitty shit that was going on in the past or whatever, but like I don't know, I was definitely hearing about it a little bit because I was kind of in my own sub-artist group, and I was hearing about everything else that was going on around, and I was like, damn, bro. But, like, I don't know, I feel like just all of us, just in general as people, like, growing up and then realizing that we're all kind of, like, in the same position, and we're just like, oh, wait, fuck, like, we should probably be nice to each other.
We're all playing in the same fucking venues, and fucking, you know what I mean?
We're all here together, bro. Just, like, chill out. Like,
fucking... And I'm sure, like, even outside and all those other past groups, like, I'm sure a lot of people have grown it the fuck up.
Right,
You know, like, I was young, like, fucking, I just turned 21, and I was a huge fucking perpetrator of all the bullshit for sure, because I was young and egoed the fuck out, and fucking, you know, and it's like, it's nice to have a group of, like, I think like everyone's adults, and everyone's just like just enjoys doing this shit, and that's really all there is to it. It's not about all this other random shit that comes with it, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Do you want to talk about sobriety? Is that something you want to bring up?
Yeah, I'd be down as fuck.
Hell yeah. Well, then that's the segue, guys. No, because we've connected a little bit about both being sober and going through all this artist shit sober. How long have you been sober, and is it from everything, or?
I got off everything. I did like the Cali sober thing a lot. Like, I'm sure I could do it, but just like more interested in just kind of trying to stay as sane as possible right now. Like,
yeah. And I feel like once there's one thing that like gets added to the mix, you're like,
exactly, because
that's just me. But I'm guessing,
like if I did sit and was like, you know what, I'll just smoke all day, every day, and not do anything, and just sit in my room and get high. But it was just like when I first got sober, and I get 7 months this month. Yeah, it's awesome. When I was first getting sober, it was really sick to have another person there who was sober, which I was so appreciative of, because local shows, people are getting fucked up.
Yeah.
And like just hammered. And it's like, it's all power to them, dude. I had my fun, and they should have theirs, but it's just like those first couple of sober shows after like years of getting fucked up every show was like, it was rough, and I could always just be like, you know, I'm not the only one here, like, so it can't be that taboo, I guess would be like the way to describe it.
Yeah. No, even you coming through and opening up to me about like that and everything, I was like, bro, sick, because I was feeling the same fucking way. I was like, so appreciate you for that. Thank you. But yeah, dude, it's fucking hard, but once you get past the you know, making it like kind of the new habit of each show, it's like,
exactly,
it almost, I feel like, personally to me, makes it a little bit like almost not empowering, and not like, because I feel like that kind of adds some ego to it a little bit, but like just being able to have that be your norm, and also realize that you probably had a better night because of it, like,
exactly, that
I feel like is something that is, you know, at least like a good thing to take away. And especially having like, you know, realizing that you were sober, and then being like, oh shit, okay, like once everyone, you know, when the night starts getting to that point where everyone's like
looking at each other like, dude, this motherfucker's fucked up.
But yeah, that's stuff is fuck. Proud of you too. 7 months is a lot, bro.
And like, I feel like I just perform better as an artist,
and that right
when I'm not getting fucked up all the time, because all I can make music about when I'm getting fucked up is getting fucked up. Like, or some other bullshit. And like you said, like, I leave knowing I had a better night. Like, I didn't throw up anywhere. I'm not fucking coming down and fucking peeking through my fucking blinds. Like, I would leave every show freaked the fuck out, just like in myself, anxious as fuck, because I was so fucked up. Then now I leave every show and I go get Taco Bell after every show.
Yeah,
eat some fucking
the post show food. I went with Aiden to get rallies, I think, after because Creed went the fuck to sleep. He was tired as fuck, but me and Aiden just like went and got rallies and sat in that fucking drive-through line for like 45 minutes, and we were just like, this is the life. Bro.
Exactly. I just go with my girl to get some fucking Taco Bell, and I go home to my cat, and I fucking watch like Markiplier and eat my Taco Bell.
Fuck yeah.
I go to sleep. Like, I'm not up till fucking 5 a.m. laying in my bed like.
No, it's that's good. That's good overall. But yeah, I can't imagine. There was like only a little bit, you know, I was doing so Conductive Biz, right? And like the Void Music like crew or whatever. I met Biz and Mick were probably the two people that I met like first when I started doing music, that were like people I met in like a music scene, and they had their own little scene over there. That's also Wonder Boy, Indoor Sweater.
Okay.
Met them three. It was like them three that I've known probably the longest when it comes to like my personal music like experience. And like those first few shows, I was getting fucked up, but not fucked up in a way where like they were afters or anything like that. Like I was just getting really fucked up performing, and then like going home and being like, what the fuck was that? Like, why? I was like, what? Bro, like, so I'm lucky, I guess, to kind of only know shows from a perspective of like being sober to an extent, I feel like, because I feel like if if I was going through what you guys were going through with like the just parties and shit, I would be in a very different position than
it's like I'm not some fucking celebrity, but that's like, I think I deserve to go get fucked. Like when I'm getting fucked up like that, I think I'm like some genuine like big fucking artist, and that I'm partying with my fucking clique, and I'm fucking roiling these lines of mystery powder, and like it makes me feel so sick like in that moment, and then I go home and I'm like, I was belligerent and fucking loud, fucking talk to all these people, and now I have to go to another show and I don't remember any of their names. So now I seem like a fake asshole, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like ego. Really, it was just all really about ego and feeding that fucking that fucking narcissist. You know what I mean?
And like what you think it should be like, right?
Exactly.
And then realizing that like, oh shit, to get there, even to that point, it's probably smart to not. And then when you're there, it's like you should probably still not be doing that. So note to future selves, it's probably smart. But,
especially when I'm like leaving a show mid-show to go pick up, or like some shit like that was something I was doing a lot. It's like, dude, it's at the show is like what I'm trying to work on right now. And I'm out here now. This is getting in front of that, which is like something since I started was like, I'm not gonna let anything get in front of this. This is my passion. This is my purpose, like in a sense. And now, like that December show, I think it was. I don't know if you remember the one at in like Phoenix in that dance studio.
Was that the Dusty one? Or
no,
Suicide maybe.
It must. I think it was Suicide.
Okay.
I pulled up like right before my set because I was fucking pre-gaming, and I was like hours late, and even Jamie was like, dude, don't do that shit. And he doesn't even get like that. He was like, dude, please don't come this late again. And then like I left hella early to go fucking continue partying, and once it gets to that point where like it's getting in the way of my like real passion, that sucked, because it wasn't about the music anymore. It's just about fucking having a good time. But it wasn't really a good time. It sucked, really.
I feel that. I feel like I do like vaguely remember that. But I was also, I think that was the one I was tattooing at. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So I don't think I was paying too much attention. I was tattooing. Or maybe that was a November one. I don't even know.
I don't. It's all a blur.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
It's all a blur because the winter months when I'm out and I'm like doing that shit, the winter months are the worst for me. Like, it's all just a blur. And I don't even think I remember the November one, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and that's the scary part. It's like, dude, I did a whole show and I don't even know what the fuck I did.
Wild. But that, I have to turn on this camera. But that being said, hell yeah, dude. Sobriety. That's because you know, not a lot of people out here doing it like that, and obviously people have their ups and downs and stuff. And but sticking with it is really dope.
Exactly.
And nice to have like-minded, because also I mean, you know how it is with like addicts and shit, with like the way that you kind of feel like there's a little bit of a hive mind of like everyone, because you gotta do you still go to AA?
Yeah, dude, I go
not anonymous.
And I'm breaking anonymity here. I hit meetings every single night. Like obviously like tonight I wouldn't be there, but I'm there like every night. I'm pretty active, and you know, I won't like preach too much on that, but it's done a lot for me, dude. And just being clean in general, like I've always been obsessed with like trying to evolve as a person and trying to be a better person, because like I've been a pretty shitty, egotistical fucking person, and I could never get anywhere with that because I was so busy doing all this other shit and like chemically altering my fucking brain. And just in these past 7 months, like I feel like I've gotten so much progress done, and it's just like, damn, that's all I had to do the whole time. Just stop.
Well, bro, I got the car now. Hit me up when you're going to meetings. I haven't done this so fucking long, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to go alone.
I feel you.
But yeah, because I was going, when I got out of rehab, I went so many times, and I went a couple times after getting sober the second time, but like not, you know, I went with a friend that was sober like once or twice, and like that was it. But haven't gone since, and now I'm like, I should probably be around some more sober.
Yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say.
They break.
They break. Yeah, Vagrant Click was the fucking top of the.
Oh! Oh my god. Yes. Wasn't this at the
It was at the like girls club thing. Like this. Arvin was DJing it. It was like.
Oh my god. I remember that now.
Were you there?
I was there.
Oh shit! Yo!
I was at Control Alt Rage.
Dude, the show that I was talking about, that is where we met. Cause I swear I was.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
And I had that big old clip.
I'm saying, cause that's when I was like, cause you had makeup on. Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
right?
man, yeah,
bro. Swear to God, I was like, it was not just 913. Like, so
there's a whole clique up there.
We met that night and
Yeah.
didn't even fucking. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, those
But
were.
then I guess the October show is probably when we were like
Actually talking.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
thinking about it, I do actually remember vaguely you performing.
It was really bad.
Oh, fuck, dude.
It was
My
really
shit was.
bad.
There's only one song in that set that like I don't hate now, and it's still like it still makes me cringe.
Yeah.
Like because of why I made it.
Yeah.
But thinking about any time back then, I'm just like,
Bro, that was
I performed that.
I was fresh out of breakup, like manic as fuck, like
fuck yeah.
making a whole bunch of music, and I was like, and then Graham was like, "You want to be on a show?" I was like, "Yeah." So that was my first show dealing with all that shit. So
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
come a long way. Yeah, that was fucking 2 years ago, over 2 years ago now.
I completely forgot about
Wow.
that show.
Yeah.
That was like all of the extended Vagrant clique. And it kind of bums me out now because I don't talk to any of those motherfuckers anymore.
Yeah. Is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, everyone goes on their own different branches of life and stuff, so it's like, you know, that's where I met Arvin, and that's where I met Jamie, though.
Yeah.
Jamie and I were having a great conversation in that weird-ass little kitchen part.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We were just talking about some yeah.
Kitchen. Why the fuck did it have a kitchen?
I don't know, dude. It was like some church, like, type place. It was so weird.
Yeah,
That was such a weird venue. And it was like, they also host, like, a smoke and paint, like, thing there. And I was talking to the owner there, and he was just like, yeah, bro, like, 420, we just all spark up.
Because I
like,
remember people were smoking in there.
Yeah.
And I was doing worse in that church.
Yeah.
But I remember walking out, and I was like, what I'm doing is in private. These people are just smoking out in the church. Like, are we allowed to do this?
And it
right
was
now?
like it was just some middle-aged dude.
Yeah, and then he started
vibing.
walking around, and he was like fucking token up, and I was like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's where after. I mean, you were probably gone during this, but you know, Graham's and Creed's 27 tattoo on his neck. I did that in the venue.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, and that was like right after I started tattooing too. So for him to trust me to do a fucking neck tattoo, I was like, bro.
Yeah, I trusted some friends to tattoo me that I shouldn't have. Now I got this shitty Naruto tattoo forever.
Hey, man, could always get it touched up or just leave it and be like, this is my shitty Naruto tattoo.
Yeah,
like,
dude. I think I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah. No, it's the memories, bro.
Exactly.
You got it.
Brings me back to when I was 16 and my friend had an Amazon tattoo gun.
Dude, that's what I've been using.
Yeah.
Fuck it, bro. That's you just gotta know how to use it.
Get your tattoos professionally done. Just spend the money.
By me. No. With my Amazon tattoo gun. No, but I've done some. I gotta show you some tattoos.
Dude, I would definitely trust you to tattoo because, like, I trust people who have tattoos that tattoo me.
Yeah.
Dude who tattooed me had like FTP on his on his
see
thigh.
that.
And he was a homie. We all had FTP on our thigh because we were like, let's match. And mine's faded away now, but you know, I learned,
bro. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that we met that.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that show, man.
That's a blurred moment, but that is right when I got sober again.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like,
dang, that's a long time.
Yeah,
dude.
bro, it's been a minute.
I've been like in and out multiple times since then.
I just went in, then out, and then back in to
like,
sobriety. You know?
Yeah.
So, okay. I know now I cannot be doing that. So. Yeah. But yeah, very cool. Yeah, bro.
It's a deep cut, dude.
It's a deep cut. How long was the process of this album that's coming out?
Dude, I think I had some of the songs kind of just sitting in my, like, vault for, like, a while before I got sober. So that's why I say, like, a year, because a handful of the songs were kind of just sitting there. And then when I got sober is when I really started grinding it out. And, like, that's when I named it. So it'd be more really grinding it out would be more around 7 months. Some of the things have just been sitting for, like, another 6. And I got the idea, because obviously I think I'm bipolar.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna go super deep into, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, but it's been a thought for a long time. And when I got sober, I was just so fucking like all the time, dude. Like, every day I'd, like, get pissed off and I'd tell my girlfriend, I'm like, I'm going on a fucking walk, and I'd just leave the house and fucking wander Tempe for hours until I came back home. Like, it was just so, like, my brain rebalancing after that long of, like, doing shit all the time. Was, there's literally no better way to describe it but the most bipolar shit ever.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it kind of, like, I kind of thought about I hate being bipolar, it's awesome, and I was like, I don't want to be ripping off Kanye. Like, after I made the title, I was like, after I made, I think the title of it, I was like, wait, am I ripping this motherfucker off? But I was like, I liked it because it's just,
you can't own a mental illness.
You don't own it, Kanye.
It's trying to, but he has tried to in
He's
the past.
pretty close, honestly.
Low key.
But it's just like, I loved it. It just sounds like a cool ass, like, slogan to me. Like, it's something I'd get tattooed. Like, you know what I mean?
It is actually, it is a dope slogan. Like, I feel like that just stands apart from, like, especially the way that you have it, because don't you have it, like, not, is it not spaced out, or is it spaced out? I forgot.
It's all just together, but it's still capitalized.
I was like, I don't want to fuck that up, but no, even just seeing that, I was like, oh shit, that's a dope, just like. Yeah,
I feel like it's just something that, like, hooks people's attention.
Yeah.
And like, oh, that's, and I don't know, I just liked it. Like, I like weird little, like, phrase, like, I just like weird little shit like that. Like one of my old projects is like 3 songs. It's pretty old, and I was actually thinking about this today. And one of the songs, I literally rhymed spiritual, lyrical, and miracle. And
is that intentional?
I literally rhymed spiritual, miracle, lyrical, and I was like, I listened to it today, and I was like, I might have to take this down. But for that project, like, I just named it, like, you know, when you type the little, like the weird little pointy thing and then the 3 and it makes, like, a little heart. It's just that, like, and I just like weird little shit like that, and that kind of just itched that part of my brain. And it was gonna be called something else. I don't remember. Like I said, like, it's gone through kind of like I have in this past allotment of time. It's gone through, like, a lot of changes with me, and that's just, I got to where it is now, and I was like, you know, like, this is a good representation of me, because, like, my music is a perfect representation of, like, exactly me at that time. If you go back to 2023 and listen, you can tell I was kind of a shitter. Like, and I don't know. Also, like, I wanted the project to be bipolar, if that makes any sense. I didn't want to stick to one thing, because I just love doing, like, so many different genres. So I tried to mix as much different shit as I could into it. So it's kind of another thing about it. It's probably the most thought I've, like, put into something like this in a long time, you know?
No, I can tell. The way you're talking about it, too, I'm like, I'm hyped for this project.
Fuck yeah,
dude. I gotta hear it all.
And honestly, shout out N Creed for I Think I'm Bipolar, because I got to a point where I was kind of stuck, and he was like, just do some like electronic shit. And I just had like a stigma. I was like, I don't want to do any fucking electronic shit. I'm not doing the fucking Two Hollis type shit. And then I looked at some electronic shit and I was like, it's pretty cool. And then I did it, and I was like, even my girlfriend, and she doesn't really say much about my music often, she was even like, it's kind of weird how good you are at this genre. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna throw a bunch of that in there.
yeah.
And I was like, God damn, I'm I'm a sellout, dude.
Hey, but do you like it?
I do, dude. It's honestly some of the most fun I've had recording in a while. Like, just mixing, fucking throwing on any effect I want, and fucking, you know, I mean, it's not super. When you're making like alternative, when you're making like rock and shit like that, and I like to make a lot of grunge shit. Like, I don't know. There's more of like a line I think you got to stick to. Yeah. For elitists to not fucking like just hammer it to the mud. You know what I mean? Yeah. And just for people like the normie, I guess, like person to listen and be like, hey, this is pretty good. Yeah. Instead of someone with like really acquired taste, there's a fine line just you gotta stick to. Making it like easy to consume in a way. Yeah. And like I like making shit for people with a super acquired taste, but sometimes I just like to make shit that sounds good. But with the electronic shit, like you can really do whatever you want and it sounds good. Like if people can fucking move to it, a lot of times that's all they care about. Right. And they won't even know all the shit I'm saying, which I still like to. Like, lyrics are very important to me, and a lot of this shit is about like my journey so far. But everyone's just gonna be moving, and they're not even gonna hear me talking about it.
Dude, that's the weirdest thing to like understand and like really like realize, I guess, is the fact that so much of it is just through the music, and you spend so much time being like this lyric and this lyric.
Yeah,
and this lyric.
Exactly.
People don't like half the time. They're like, as long as the music is fucking making people move, like
if it sounds good.
Yeah, then. Lyrics, that's a thing Increed told me too. He was like, it doesn't really matter what you say as long as it just sounds right. Like, and I'm like, motherfucker, but you're right. Like,
that's something I focused on a lot with this one actually. And like, I'm not like a Tyler the Creator fan or nothing. I'm not bashing him or nothing, but he kind of inspired me, and I don't even really listen to him because with his new project, I was watching some interview on TikTok, and he was like, dude, I just wanted to make something fun. Like I focus, and I related to this so much. It's like I focus so hard on like what I'm saying, and like I'm postponing this shit for so long, and then I'm nitpicking it. When in reality, I just need to make it, and if it sounds good, put it out, and someone will like it.
Yeah, you know? I feel like I've seen a clip at least from maybe that same interview where he was also talking about rollouts too, where he was just like, you don't need to like promote shit until it's out. Like, stop doing the pre-promotion stuff. Like, just put it out, bro.
Exactly.
Just put it out.
That's what I've been trying to focus on so much, is just make music, put it out. Don't fucking nitpick it. Because the same songs I made in 2023 that I nitpicked the fuck out of and I hated when I released them, I listened to them back. Like, I have a lot recently because I had to re-release everything. And I was like, dude, this is good. What the fuck was I talking about?
Yeah, dude. Do you feel like, aside from the music of it, do you ever think you're gonna get like diagnosed? Are you trying to get a diagnosis, or are you just like, fuck it, I think I'm bipolar?
Yeah, fuck, I think I'm you know, as of right now, like, since I've cleaned up my shit so much, I've had like such a more like peaceful state of mind.
That's good.
Like, I've genuinely been such a fucking calmer person and not fucking all over the place, to where like right now I really do think I'm all right, but also there's an issue of like, I'm pretty fucking, don't let me fool you, I'm an artist, but I'm broke as fuck.
Type shit.
I can't really afford to go do that. And if I was in a position where I could and I felt like I needed to, I would. But I wouldn't like medicate myself right now.
Yeah.
Because I really don't need it. If I went off the fucking rails and I was like, I need some fucking like lithium or something, I'd probably go get it done.
Yeah.
But I've also had friends who got the diagnosis and took the medication and like just bad shit with that. Like,
Yeah.
it's hit or miss with that type of shit, you know.
It is. I am bipolar. But yeah, I'm on medication and shit, and it's like, I think it's helped me. I think it took me a second to like actually figure out like what it was that I needed to get.
Yeah.
Because there were a couple that just like didn't fucking do it for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I've definitely been on meds and off meds, Kanye, and still like I feel like on them is probably better for me personally, but I know that everyone is different, you know, especially like substances heighten so much of like going on and off of them too is like fucking wild. So I guess I don't have like that perspective of it too much since it's been like 2.5 fucking years since,
that's another, like it takes a while for that stuff to work right, and so after that long, like I can see how it's not like just that phase. I've been medicated for other things, and that was really the start of my drug addiction because they fucking gave me like fucking.
And there's that.
Like they gave me strong ass 40 milligram extended release Adderall.
Yeah, that's
when I was like 14, and I was.
Dude, I've thought about getting Adderall, and then I'm like,
dude, don't.
Nah. And I had a friend that like dealt with that same shit like in high school. He was like 15, and they gave him strong ass Adderall, and he was struggling,
tweaking the fuck out.
And it was like,
I was literally not sleeping, not eating, and fucking. I never did I think I like at that age I probably smoked weed like once. I remember when I first got on that shit, I'd be up and I'd be trying to sleep because I got school in the morning and I can't sleep and I'm fucking sweating and I'm fucking so anxious, and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Giving kids Adderall is crazy.
Yeah, because that shit has a come down. That shit has a genuine come down, and I was coming down every night, and then I'd take it again in the morning, and it's like fuck, dude.
Yeah,
that had me fucked up, and it didn't like. That's kind of another reason I don't think it was like ADHD, because it tweaked me the fuck out. Like kids who didn't have an ADHD diagnosis, which is like the most common thing ever now. No shade, but like I got diagnosed it, and I don't even think I really have it because the medication did to me what like friends who didn't have it said it did to them. Like it didn't help me. I was just on a literal amphetamine at 14 every single day.
What was the world doing right now?
If your kid can't pay attention in class, give him a fucking amphetamine. It'll help, I swear.
Just give bro meth.
I think it's like 2 chemicals off of meth.
Low-key. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Well, do what you. If you're feeling good, then keep feeling good and fucking ride that, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I really just want to build like healthy coping mechanisms, good ways to deal with my shit when it comes, and like I'm still a volatile motherfucker. I probably get fucking like every day I have a little fucking something, but it's more just about like I want to at least learn to handle my stuff, kind of raw dog it and just figure it out in like a healthy way.
Yeah.
Before I really start taking that stuff into, kind of figure out more of the root problem first.
That makes sense.
If I need extra help, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
I've had a lot of women tell me I should be medicated, but I don't.
Then you really gotta just go on a fucking Kanye rant, and then you're good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't try to make this into a mental health podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
but no, like my bad.
No, it's honestly though that's like a big part of my music. It's why I do what I do,
and
so
just fucking living as bro. There's like a hive mind for addicts and a hive mind for fucking artists too, and it's like.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
We've got both of them.
Yeah,
so it's like, shit.
Yeah, it's like that's why I do music. I want to. That's what it helped me with. It helped me so much with my fucking depression and with all the fucking bad moments I had. So it's always something I've wanted to be like very open about. Like, let's say I ever got, I hate saying phrases like this, but let's say like I got bigger with this stuff. It's something I would like love to focus on anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because somebody out there needs to hear it. You know.
Yeah.
And I needed to, and it helped me.
Right. Well, I'm excited as fuck for your project.
Thank you, dude.
I'm excited as fuck to keep performing together.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got some fun shows and stuff coming
yeah.
up too. So I'm hyped about that. If you're watching this and you're in the area, to come to some shows. God damn it, bro.
Come to some fucking shows.
If you're in Arizona, come to shows. If you're in anywhere else but Arizona, travel and get here and come to some shows.
Have a road trip, dude. It's fun.
For real. It's a great time, and you could probably bond with a loved one or your pet. I don't know.
Yeah, bring your dog.
Bring your dog. Not to the show though, because
it probably would suck. I don't think it would like it.
It's very sensitive ears. You got to be careful with that. But Welkin, thank you so much for being on this podcast.
Thank you for having me, dude.
Notes Podcast, episode 15, with Welkin.
Hey.
Bye, guys.